I used to visit all the very gay places, those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life.
Do you remember the first time you met Avi, or first time you ever remember seeing him?
Let's see here. It's got to be the late 60s. He was working the Catskills, teaching old Jewish women how to paint.
The feel of life.
His knowledge, his background, and his philosophic outlook.
I thought he was intelligent, charming, and just a good companion.
Perhaps one of the major scholars in America and the world today in this area.
I don't know if he knew how to paint landscapes, but he died trying, and those ladies loved him.
It's people like this in the art world that just drive me crazy. It's all this publicity and stunts, and it's just a bag of tricks. It's nothing. There's no raw talent. It's, this guy's just a moron. And why? Why?
He was a fascinating mixture of power and strategy.
It wasn't just that power made you a celebrity. It's sometimes that just creating yourself as a celebrity gave you more power.
And he's pathetic. He's I have students that paint tenfold to his paint by number style. I mean, it's he's just an imposter, and there's nothing anyone can say to change my mind about that.
One of Avi's most controversial pieces, the baby strapped to 10 sticks of dynamite, replicating a Palestinian bomber. Of course, it was his baby. I don't know if that makes things better or worse.
His art is accessible, yet full of nuance and mystery. Ordinary objects, rethought and reborn. Riddles of abstraction. Riddles of representation. And through it all, a consistent thread.
$6,400,000. Telephone bidder against you all in here. Fair warning. At $6,400,000. Telephone bidder.
Okay, it was the beginning of the end. It was the beginning of the end.
I mean, who in the hell does this guy think he is? I mean, pissing on the Temple of the Mount, I mean, it's just pathetic. I mean, what does this guy have to do, I mean, to get, publicity? I mean...
No one really knows what happened. God bless his soul. Some say it started the Intifada of 1985. It's a big uprising. Whatever it was, it really doesn't matter. What matters is it was the beginning of his descent. It wasn't the bottom, it was the beginning of the bottom into a very dark place.
He now commands the highest prices of any living artist in the world. Is his art the ultimate commodity in a materialistic society, or is it really exceptional? Not everyone thinks so.
I think he's a liar.
Hundreds of Israelis and Palestinians ended up dying, maybe thousands. Some people will hold that against you.
I think he's responsible for kidnapping, for murder.
Heard, I think, from my lawyers that he's to cease and desist from saying what he knows to be false.
I haven't read his book. I frankly was so disgusted by his magazine piece. Look at this guy's background. He's a sewer pipe sucker. He sucks the sewer pipe.
It would go back as far as when I realized that he was a frightened man.
I had a book which you could put alongside Finnegan's Wake, and line for line, it would explain the mysteries of Finnegan's Wake. But once they're explained, the book itself remains just as mysterious.
can't put him in a box. You can't label him. Avi's what you would call a self-taught master. He's a phenomenon.
It's not art at all, it's just mere stunt.
He's a folk artist. He's an abstract expressionist.
He's a backstabber. He's money hungry.
He's a surrealist. He's a pop artist.
He wants everything. He wants his cake and he wants to be able to eat it too. And
he's a force. He's Avi Higgles.
It amazes me that someone like Avi Higgles can make it so goddamn far in the art world. It's pathetic.
He's untouchable. No one knows enough about Avi to be able to get close enough to pick his brain.
And I assure you that my mindset is not based on the fact that he was sleeping with my wife several years ago.
Not a life statement, it has to be what you can't avoid. A deliberate, helpless statement. It has to be final. The deliberate statement has to be what you can't avoid saying. I think that life, the sense of life, the final statement, has to be what you can't avoid saying. I think that one wants from a painting a sense of life, the final suggestion, life. The final you can't statement has one wants, it has to be what you sense of life. Final suggestion, the final statement has to be a deliberate but, a deliberate can't avoid saying I be.